Hello and welcome to English Parliamentary News. I'm Dadi Ramadan. In this edition, we'll present all the latest and interesting information around the House of Representatives of the Republic of Indonesia. Commission 5 of the House supports the infrastructures and transportation development in Deli Serdang, North Sumatra Province to accelerate the development of people's economy.
Speaking after the meeting with region of Deli Serdang during the recent working visit of Commission 5 of the House to North Sumatra Province, member of Commission 5 of the House Anton Sihombing says Commission 5 supports the government to give more attention to the infrastructure development in Deli Serdang, which is expected to promote local economic potential that will boost economic growth for people surrounding the area. Anton Sihombing also demands the government to fix all troubles coming from National Strategic Project Lau Simeme Dam in Deli Serdang, since there are still a lot of people who refuse to move, recently staying around the infrastructure development area.
Lau Simeme itu harus dituntaskan, itu tugas dari Komisi 4 dengan Kementerian Kehutanan untuk kepentingan masyarakat banyak karena air sumbernya dari sana. Dan yang paling penting, satu catatan, Deli Serdang ini gerbang dekat Kuala Namu.
Regarding the People's Land area that is included in the project area, Vice Chairman of Commission 5 of the House, Anton Sukartono Surato states Commission 5 will cooperate with Commission 4 of the House to find the win-win solution for the surrounding people along with the government. Anton also urges the government to fix the road and irrigation problem that has been occurring in Deli Serdang as the effort to fasten infrastructure development project.
Di mana itu ada pemukiman yang tidak diakui oleh pemerintah. Mereka tinggal sudah puluhan tahun, mungkin ratusan tahun di situ dari turun-temurun, tapi ternyata dia diakui bahwa itu tanah milik negara. Dan sekarang prosesnya mereka mengadu kepada kami dan kami teruskan kepada Komisi 4 karena Komisi 4 itu terkait dengan kehutanan.
From North Sumatra, Firdaus Panji and Ferdian, TVR Parliament report.
Following to the scarcity and the high price of 3 kg gas in several regions, Commission 7 of the House urges the government through State Oil Company or Pertamina to make sure the availability of 3 kg gas for the people by fixing gas distribution system and make sure that there are no hoarding and price manipulation practice going in the market.
Speaking at Nusantara 2 building of the House, recently the member of Commission 7 of the House, Nawafi Saleh, says despite the government's subvention for about 15,000 rupiah for 3 kg gas, there are still people who try to hoard and manipulate the gas price that result in increasing price for the gas in the market. Nawafi urges the government to fix the distribution track for 3 kg gas from Pertamina to distributors and impose a strict sanction for the distributor who found to have hoarded the gas. This is important in order to keep the availability of the gas for lower income class people from getting gas with a reasonable and subsidized price.
Kan harga di pemerintah ini kan sebenarnya kita kan subsidi. Itu kan 3 kilo itu subsidi hanya 15.000. Ya kalau dia dijual 20 udah untung berapa? 5.000. Sekarang kalau dijual berapa? 30.000, berapa untungnya? Kali lipat, 2 kali lipat. Akibat mau dinaikkan begitu ya timbullah kekurangan.
Member of Commission 7 of the House, Ferry Kasih status other scarcity of 3 kg gas really affect the lower and middle class people and more to the small and medium businesses that often use 3 kg gas. Ferry assesses there are a number of distributors or gas company who hoard the gas with intention to hike the gas price in the market. Therefore, Ferry urges the government to enforce a strict move to these distributors and push the government to accelerate infrastructure development in some areas that aim to fasten distribution process.
Lagi dengan yang saya sampaikan tadi bahwa kalau memang ada permainan dari pihak distributor atau agen, itu kan akan membuat masyarakat semakin sulit. Masyarakat semakin susah. Nah ini tidak boleh terjadi. Nah kita sebagai lembaga pengawas, kembali lagi saya bilang, kita akan terus mengawasi secara ketat dan kita mendorong kepada pihak-pihak Pertamina, perusahaan-perusahaan gas negara maupun distributor ini betul-betul melakukan tugas dan fungsinya secara baik.
Hilman Hidayat, Ade and Ferdian, TVR Parliament report.
Commission 7 of the House highlights the rising concern over the current condition of Talo River that has been polluted by industrial waste coming from surrounding factories.
Speaking during working visit of Commission 7 of the House to Seoul, Sulawesi Province, Vice Chairman of Commission 7 of the House, Tamsil Lindrung, reapproached a number of factories around Talo River area that has been dumping a heaps of industrial waste to the river and polluting the ecosystem in Talo River, Makassar City. Therefore, Tamsil demands the Ministry of Environment and Forestry to pay more attention to this matter, as Talo River stream leads to Lakang Island, where over 1,000 people living in that area. Therefore, Tamsil urges the government to immediately solve this issue, since the polluted river have a great impact and potential to poison the people around river stream. The government is also demanded to take firm action against companies that found to polluting the Talo River.
Kehidupan masyarakat di sini harus kita rawat, harus kita tetap pertahankan bahwa dia terjamin mendapatkan kesehatan yang terjamin dan kehidupan yang layak.
Meanwhile, the member of Commission 7 of the House, Dardian Shah, demands the government to work fast in responding to the report from Lakang Island people regarding the pollution problem in Talo rivers. Dardian Shah stated Commission 7 of the House urges the government to immediately solve the pollution problem in Talo River.
Dari pihak pemerintah provinsi belum menindaklanjuti, maka dalam hal ini tadi kita kunjungan ke sana, ya tentunya kita mendorong kepada pemerintah daerah supaya cepat bergerak itu. Kalau memang itu belum bergerak, kita akan sambut itu.
From Makassar, Seoul, Sulawesi, Oki Zulindra and Ferdian, TVR Parliament Report.
Responding to the result of the G20 summit in Argentina, the House of Representatives demands the government to take a fundamental controlling policy by maximizing the income from export and local products.
Speaking after the plenary meeting in Nusantara II building of the House, the member of Commission 11 of the House, Johnny G. Plate, states the agreement between the President of America and China at G20 summit to temporarily suspend trading war and write off the import tariff for about 25% could contribute to the global trade balance and result in sustainable global economic environment. Johnny adds innovation in the industrial sector and tax control should be done by the government through the digital-based economic concept and modern business market.
Kita harapkan justru ekonomi dunia akan menjadi lebih dinamis, ya. Nah, kalau ekonomi dunia sudah menjadi lebih dinamis, perang dagang tensi dan tekanan perang dagang semakin berkurang, ya, maka digitalisasi ekonomi bisa menjadi satu yang penting untuk diprioritaskan.
On the other side, member of Commission 7 of the House, Bara Hasibuan, says the result of the G20 summit in Argentina should be used by Indonesian government in the transmission process from fossil-based fuel to renewable energy and try to cooperate with other countries to find more investment and fundings.
Jadi pemerintah sudah menetapkan target bahwa tahun 2025 23% dari sumber energi mix kita, bahan bakar kita itu berasal dari sumber-sumber energi terbarukan. Tapi bergerak sampai sekarang progresnya, Komisi 7 menilai progresnya sangat lambat.
Ajib Arif and Ferdian, TVR Parliament Report.
Following to the plastic that has been polluting the sea and resulting in a large number of dead fish, Commission 7 of the House calls the government to evaluate and limit the use of plastic and demand the government to immediately issue a regulation regarding plastic usage.
Speaking during the plenary session of the House in Nusantara II building, Parliament Complex Jakarta, member of Commission 7 of the House, Ferry Kase, evaluates the management and recycle process of waste have not been optimally done. For that reason, Ferry hopes for people's understanding in reducing plastic use in the future, and the government must be able to make sure that the waste management is handled in the good procedures. This is important so the state can keep the sustainability of ecosystem both on the land and the sea.
Sekarang makanya lewat panja kita, yaitu panja limbah dan sampah B3, itu kita konsen untuk melihat ini semua. Kemudian bisa melakukan intervensi secara masif, ya, secara lebih jauh, secara lebih radikal untuk bisa mengatasi hal-hal ini, bisa mengatasi dan mengurus hal-hal ini.
Meanwhile, the member of Commission 7 of the House, Nawafi Saleh, emphasized there should be no more pollution at the river or sea due to the plastic waste. He argues the government needs to launch an integrated plastic waste management program intended for industries as well as household.
Tapi dengan demikian artinya harus menjadi suatu perhatian serius. Katakanlah harus darurat sampah ya, harusnya begitu. Darurat sampah dari sekarang. Jadi artinya warga negara Indonesia harus sadar bahwa memang kepentingan lingkungan ini sangat dibutuhkan. Makanya sejak dini, kalau saya menyarankan sejak dini kita harus betul-betul sampah itu dilola dengan baik.
Hilman Hidayat, ADN AFI, TVR Parliament report.
The availability of drugs is still becoming a major problem for participants of National Health Insurance, or known as JKN. A number of participants are still required to buy their own medicines at pharmacies outside the hospital, since the drugs provided by Health and Social Security Agency, or BPJS, is currently out of stock.
Speaking after welcoming the Oncology Division of Department of Obstetric and Gynecology from University of Indonesia and the Cancer Information and Support Center, or CISC, in Nusantara 1 building of the House, Chairman of Commission 9 of the House, Dede Yusuf, says the recent drug crisis issues are caused by the late payment from Healthcare and Social Security Agency, which results in the delay to drug supply for participant patients. Dede Yusuf regrets Healthcare and Social Security Agency decision that only uses 5% of the fund given by the government last September to pay for the drug debt. This has resulted to the hospital inability to prescribe enough medication to the patient's needs.
Ada sekitar 6 triliun obat yang belum terbayar oleh BPJS. Jadi kalau kemarin kita ada sekitar 5 triliun yang diturunkan untuk mengatasi defisit, ternyata hanya 6% yang dibayarkan ke obat, tidak sampai 20%.
Dede Yusuf stresses the pharmacist has no longer wants to face late claim payment from the state. For that, government must intervene and find a solution to this matter, since it will heavily affect drug availability in the hospitals.
Rumah sakit membeli obat apabila dia mendapat bayaran dari BPJS. Di dalamnya ada nomenklatur buat obat. Nah, karena rumah sakit dihutangin juga, maka mereka kan harus mikirin biaya dokter, biaya per kamar dan sebagainya. Mungkin biaya untuk obatnya itu tidak maksimal. Ketika pembayaran ke obat tersendat-sendat, hutangnya bisa mencapai tadi 6 bulan, bahkan sampai 1 tahun belum terbayar.
Siva Dwi and Afi, TVR Parliament report.
Vice Speaker of the House of Representatives of the Republic of Indonesia, Agus Hermanto, expresses the House is committed in improving cooperation relations between Indonesia and Egypt, especially in economic sector.
During the visit to Egypt, Vice Speaker for Industry and Development of the House, Agus Hermanto, explains the trade balance condition between Indonesia and Egypt is currently $1 million surplus, and this needs to be improved soon. Moreover, Agus hopes Egypt can soon form a bilateral cooperation group between Indonesian Parliament and Egyptian Parliament in order to increase the volume of trade between the two countries.
Neraca perdagangan Indonesia dan Mesir itu kita surplus. Kita sekitar 1 juta US dollar dan kita surplus, sehingga ini tentunya harus kita perbaiki kembali. Mengajukan bahwa sebaiknya ada GKSB, Grup Kerjasama Bilateral antara Parlemen Mesir dan Parlemen Indonesia, dan ini juga ditindaklanjuti baik di Indonesia maupun di Mesir.
Member of Commission 6 of the House, Nasril Bahar, says Indonesia's economic relation with Egypt has been well established. Member of Commission 6 of the House, Nasril Bahar, says Indonesia's economic relation with Egypt has been well established. It can be seen from Indonesia's trade balance, which shows a great significant number every year, mainly from CPO, coffee, and textiles as the commodity. For that, Nasril Bahar also encourages the cooperation between the two countries, especially in the trade sector and diplomacy, by establishing bilateral cooperation group.
Hubungan ekonomi yang sampai hari ini terjalin dengan baik, yaitu hubungan neraca perdagangan kita yang setiap tahunnya itu menunjukkan angka yang signifikan, yaitu perbandingannya bisa 80-20%. Keuntungan bagi Indonesia ketika ini memang harus dinaikkan antara hubungan bilateral dan hubungan politik kita memang sampai hari ini cukup baik.
From Egypt, Ahmad Ferdian and Afi, TVR Parliament report.
Following to the increasing case of HIV or AIDS in Indonesia every year, Commission 3 of the House demands the government to increase the prevention and anticipation to the spread of HIV and AIDS virus that aim to provide protection and security for the people across Indonesia.
Speaking after the plenary meeting in Nusantara 2 building of the House, Jakarta, Vice Chairman of Commission 3 of the House, Erma Suryani Ranik status, based on research data from World AIDS Prevention Committee, many of HIV patients are housewives who were infected from their drug user husband. Thus, the government must be consistent in preventing drug trafficking in the society, especially among the younger generation.
Kelihatan sekali bahwa para pengguna narkoba ini adalah orang yang bisa menyebarkan virus berbahaya ini. Nah, menurut saya yang harus kita lakukan tentu saja kita harus terus-menerus melakukan upaya untuk mencegah penggunaan narkoba di kalangan generasi muda khususnya.
Member of Commission 3 of the House, Taufiqul Hadi says HIV/AIDS does not only spread in the big cities in Indonesia, but also in remote areas like in Papua and Ambon. For that, the awareness and dimension of the impact of HIV should be implemented by the government in an aggressive and intense manner.
Tapi itu sepenuhnya karena kesadaran dan kemudian memberikan penerangan ke mereka tidak cukup. Jadi karena itu kita menyerukan kepada pemerintah agar bersikap lebih agresif lagi, agar masyarakat menyadari bahwa ada faktor-faktor yang bisa terjangkiti AIDS selain daripada perilaku.
Ajib, Arif, and Afi, TVR Parliament report.
And that rounds up this edition of English Parliamentary News. On behalf of all the crew of TV Parliament, we would like to thank you for your attention. And we'll begin in the next edition of English Parliamentary News. From me, Deden Badan, once again, thank you for watching and goodbye.